We found that actually it was a self-imposed mandate. The British essentially gave themselves the right to rule Palestine, and there wasn't actually concurrence from the other members of the Council of the League of Nations. In fact, they were still debating over whether it was even consistent with Article 22 of the Covenant of the League of Nations, whether basically transforming the democracy and the identity of a country from being a majority Arab state to a Jewish state was even lawful. Because Article 22 of the Covenant, spoke of the well-being and development of the existing Ottoman communities living in Palestine. It didn't promise people who were not citizens from a different part of the world sovereign rights. And so you see these arguments raised. In fact, it's really interesting because it's raised by the Vatican, the Holy See, in the debate. And the British government is basically forced to backtrack and basically say, of course, we will not prejudice the rights of the indigenous Palestinian Arab population. We just want to improve their economic well-being, etc. British claim was really tenuous to Palestine, and the way we describe it is basically it's Britain's self-imposed mandate is almost an emanation of the occupation. So they were initially occupying power. The traditional argument is from 1917 until not clear 1920, or was it 1922, or was it 1924? There are different arguments about that. But in fact, the Cecil Hurst, who was the principal legal advisor at the Foreign Office in a case before the Permanent Court of International Justice, when he was asked about this, he basically said Britain's rights emanate from the law of occupation. It's just a continuation of the same occupation. Occupation cannot transfer title to an occupying power. So yeah, the whole roots of this are very murky indeed.